Guys, this week we're going to be looking at escaping the back with the risky side escape. So he's going to start off on my back here. Early on, I want to defend this top hand that's reaching for my neck here. So he's trying to get that lapel or the rear naked, or maybe even some trickier stuff. But that's what he's looking at immediately. Most of the time, if I can fall to my safe side, I will. And that's what we looked at last week. A lot of times the guy's bigger and pulls me over this direction, and it doesn't matter how I feel about it. So I'm going to take his arm, I'm going to move it up, and then get it on the other side of my neck here. From here, it's difficult for him to do anything attack-wise. So I'm going to hold his arm, my right hand is going to go to his elbow, I'm going to spin on the back of my head here, get up on my elbow, and roll up. If I just spin, it opens up into an arm bar from guard. So I actually want my head to stay low. So we're here, he pulls me over to the wrong side here. I'm gonna move his arm here. From here, he's not gonna arm bar me. There's no way he's gonna get that leg around the head. So I'm gonna spin on my head, pull that left elbow out, and then roll up. Let's look at the BJ Penn variation. This is definitely my preferred variation, and the same thing. If I move this arm here and don't put any pressure on and start to turn and face him, he's just going to swing this leg up and then take my arm. So what I need to do is, once I get this arm to the other side, I need to drive up and back. So I'm like putting all of my shoulder into his armpit here. I'm going to keep turning and looking at his face and hook the back of his head, step over, and then get out. One more time. So we're here. I can move the arm. Sometimes you have to screw your hips away. Get the arm on the other side, and drop up and then over. And then always look at their face. I'm going to step, grab that head, and then turn. If you got extra time in class, the Garce is there on this one. All right, one other thing I would definitely want to look at is from the turtle. So where most of the people get your back taken, it's not from that sit position that we practiced from. It's from this turtle position a lot of the time, or other positions that are closer to this spot here. So what we're going to do is that same move. I'm going to go here, I'm going to lean, look at his head, hook the head, and then turn. So as I move his arm from one side to the other, I'm kicking this hook back and driving up tall. So it's difficult for him to stay on top. So one more time. So he's here, he's got my neck, and I move, and then get up tall. And hook here. This escape works awesome. David Loasso used to do this in UFC, and it works really well. That's it, that should be good for the week.